The pride of the High Plains, the Balko Lady Bison are on the air. You're listening to Balko Lady Bison basketball live on the Balko Bison Sports Network. We are at the 2022 Shattuck Shootout. This second round matchup, it's a top 20 matchup between the number 18 Balko Lady Bison and the number 8 Arnett Lady Wildcats. A couple of gaudy records coming into this game today. The teams combined coming in with a record of 24-7. So you're going to see some good high-quality basketball in this game today. Arnett, you know what you're getting with them. They're a very good team, high-quality, well-disciplined. They're going to shoot well. They're going to defend well. They're going to do everything well. For Balko, you know what you're getting. You know that they're going to want to run and gun. You know that they're going to defend well. You know that they're going to try and press you on the offensive end. The key for this game for Arnett is to control the pace. The Lady Wildcats are going to have to make this a slow game. For Balko, they're going to also have to control the pace, but they're also going to have to avoid foul trouble. And that's something that they've had difficulty doing over the last few games. If they can do that, they will manage to win this game. But this is going to be a good matchup between two very good, well-storied programs. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineup between these two teams and the tip-off from the 2022 Shattuck Shootout. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Welcome back to Shattuck Gymnasium and the 2022 Shattuck Shootout second round matchup. The starting lineup for tonight's game, first for the number 8 Arnett Lady Wildcats, coached by Scott Friesen. Number 1, Sarah Wayland. Number 20, Ashton Southers. Number 22, Anna Hope Santana. Number 23, Brooklyn Bayless. And number 32, Landry Bayless. The Lady Wildcats are 14-3 on the season. And for the number 18 Balko Lady Bison, coached by Brittany Johnson. Number 5, Sawyer Stockton. Number 11, Carolyn Olvera. Number 14, Maylee Wirtz. Number 23, Caitlin Gonzalez. Number 24, Aspen Freeman. So we're about to get it on here in the second round of the 2022 Shattuck Shootout. It's Balko, it's Arnett, and it's live here on the Balko Bison Sports Network. Do want to thank everybody for joining us today. My name is David Vaughn. A very pleasant good afternoon to you all, wherever you may be. Thank you so much for joining us for this matchup. If you're listening to us, please let us know where you're listening from. Give us a shout out on Twitter at Balko Sports, on Facebook at Balko Bison Sports Network. Let us know where you're listening from, who you're rooting for, and we'll give you a shout out on air. We like doing that sort of thing. Reminder that the winner of today's game will be playing in the championship match tomorrow at 6 o'clock. The loser will be playing at 3:20. So there is quite a bit on the line for today's game. They're doing in-arena lineups, so we'll take a quick break and we'll come back with the start. Balko Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Welcome back to Shattuck Gymnasium. We are just about to be underway. Balko will be heading from right to left across your screen. They're in their road maroon uniforms with the white script Balko across the chest, white lettering, white trim. Arnett in their home white uniforms with black lettering, gold trim, and they'll be going from left to right across your screen. Brooklyn Bayless and Sawyer Stockton set to do the jumping honors, and we are underway. Tip is controlled by the Lady Wildcats. Sarah Whalen brings it into the front court for Arnett. Cross-court pass over to Bayless, to Brooklyn Bayless, now between the circles, being guarded by Carolyn Olvera. Looking to get rid of it, utilizes the screen, has the ball, double team comes, passes back now to Ashton Southers. Southers passing over now to Sarah Whalen. Whalen at the free throw line, extended on the near side, now down to the block. Turnaround jumper is no good, affected by Aspen Freeman. She gets the rebound, and Carolyn Olvera dribbles it off her foot, and it's turned over. Arnett basketball, and we have a foul. Foul's going to be on Sawyer Stockton, her first personal. So Balko did a great job defensively and then threw it away on a turnover. So Arnett basketball, 7:25 to go here in the first quarter, still no score. Long outlet goes to Ashton Southers, now back to the corner on the near side. Sarah Whalen has it, being guarded by Maylee Wirtz, down to the block. Over to the free throw line, extended on the far side. Three-pointer is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Aspen Freeman. Freeman over to Stockton, Stockton to Olvera. Olvera has it in the front court, double team comes. Sawyer Stockton loses control of the ball near the midcourt stripe, passes over to Caitlin Gonzalez. Gonzalez up to Freeman. Freeman shot is good. Basket good for Aspen Freeman. And it's 2-0 favor Balko with a minute gone here in the game. Into the front court, shot is off the glass, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Maylee Wirtz. Over to Stockton, over to Olvera. Olvera was not ready for it, but she was able to save it anyway. And we have a double dribble violation. Extremely sloppy ball handling by Balko in the first 70 seconds or so of this ball game. Two unforced turnovers in the backcourt to start. And it will be Arnett basketball inbounding on their baseline. Sarah Whalen to do the inbounding honors. Trying to find someone, does so to the near side. Landry Bayless has it, and it's stolen. Sawyer Stockton has it. Full court press being employed by Arnett. Pass over to Olvera. Olvera has to bring it into the front court. Splits the double team, loses control of it off of her foot and out of bounds. Another ball handling error by Balko in the early going. So Arnett basketball is Brooklyn Bayless will walk it across the timeline toward the far side. Driving in, being guarded now by Freeman. Pass back now to the top of the key. Over to the near side, wide open three-pointer. Off the back of the iron, no good. Picked up by Carolyn Olvera. Olvera has it, pressured in the backcourt. Passes up to Sawyer Stockton, crossover dribble. Bounce pass goes to Olvera. Olvera has it, she's hit in the face. Arnett foul's going to be on Ashton Southers. That'll be her first personal foul, first team foul. Balko to inbound in front of the scorer's table with 6:05 to go in the first quarter. And a 2-0 lead. Inbound goes to Olvera in the backcourt, has the ball. Sawyer Stockton over to Wirtz. Wirtz has it, driving in, dishes out to Freeman. Freeman 15-foot jumper off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Anna Hope Santana. Arnett's wanting to run, coming back the other way now. Landry Bayless over to Whalen. Now back to Bayless. Back to Whalen again, bounce pass to the block. Double team comes. Nice ball movement for Arnett. Three-pointer from the wing is off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Carolyn Olvera. Reach in, no call. Double team comes, ball's thrown away. And a turnover. Arnett has it. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 5:25 to go here in the first quarter. Balko 2, Arnett 0. Balko Bison basketball. We'll continue in a moment. Arnett basketball. Brooklyn Bayless has it. Passing over to Southers, now back to Bayless. Landry Bayless driving in. The floater is off the side of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Maley Wirtz, gives it off to Freeman. Over to Stockton, out to Olvera. Olvera into the front court. Almost traveled with it. Wraparound dribble, and the pass is knocked away and stolen. Landry Bayless, wide open layup shot is off the glass and good. And we're tied up at 2. 6 turnovers for the Bison in the first 3 minutes of this ball game. Caitlin Gonzalez has it, passes out of a double team. Carolyn Olvera has it. And the Bison are all over the place on the offensive side. Maley Wirtz jumpers off the front iron, no good. Rebound by the Lady Wildcats, and they have numbers if they hurry, driving all the way in. Shot is off the glass, good, and a foul. Balko foul's going to be on Sawyer Stockton, her second personal foul, and that's not what Balko could afford. Basket good for Brooklyn Bayless, so she has 2 points. Free throw is around the rim and good. So Brooklyn Bayless converts the 3-point play, and it's 5-2. Favor Arnett. 4:32 to go here in the quarter. Emily Trenum looking to inbound, can't find anyone. Full court press being employed by Arnett. Caitlin Gonzalez. Carolyn Olvera has it, ball stolen, and she fouls on the shot. So that'll be Olvera's first personal foul. So Landry Bayless now at the line for the Lady Wildcats to shoot 2. First free throw is up and good. So 3 points for the freshman from Arnett. Second free throw forthcoming. It's up, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Caitlin Gonzalez. Arnett with a full court press that they've been employing for most of the game. And what we found is that Balko's faced this for most of the season. Emily Trenum splits a double team. Over now to Wirtz. Wirtz for 3. Bang! 3-point basket good for Maley Wirtz. And it's 6-5, favor the Lady Wildcats. 4:04 to go here in the first quarter. Bounce pass to the block. Santana has it. Pass is deflected but picked up by Bayless. Shot high off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Trenum. So Emily Trenum has it, and she travels in the backcourt. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 3:51 to go here in the first quarter. 6-5 your score favor Arnett. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Shattuck Gymnasium. Arnett basketball inbound into the backcourt. Pass goes up to Santana at the top of the key. Over to the near side now. Brooklyn Bayless has a crossover dribble. Down to Santana at the block. Up and under move. The shot's off the glass and good. Nice move by Anna Hope Santana. Her first points of the game. It's now 8-5 favor the Lady Wildcats. Into the front court, Emily Trenum finds Carolyn Olvera. Olvera has it. Over to Freeman. Aspen Freeman for 3. Bang! 3-point basket good. Aspen Freeman. That's 5 points for her, and we're tied at 8 with 3:20 to go here in the first quarter. Into the front court, Sarah Whalen loses control. We have a kick ball. Arnett basketball with 3:16 to go here in the first quarter. Whalen inbounding from the baseline. Ball goes to the elbow, now over to the wing on the near side. Back to the top of the key now, over to Bayless, and then to Brooklyn Bayless. Bayless drives in, and she's fouled on the shot. Foul's going to be on Carolyn Olvera. That'll be her second personal foul. So a lot of foul trouble for Balko in the early going. 2 on Stockton, 2 on Olvera. And we're barely halfway through the first quarter. First free throw is up and good for Brooklyn Bayless. Allison Friesen checking into the game for the Lady Wildcats. Second free throw for Bayless is up and also good. So Brooklyn Bayless is 3 of 3 from the line. It's a 2-point lead for Arnett, 10-8. Olvera brings it into the front court. Pass over to Trenum. Trenum for 3 from the corner. Bang! 3-point basket good for Emily Trenum. And the Lady Bison take their first lead of the game at take their second lead of the game at 11-10. Basket stolen. Olvera has it, dribbles through a double team. Racing into the front court, numbers back for Arnett. Cross court pass for Freeman. Freeman has it, thought about the jumper, opted not to take it. A lot of contact, no call. Passing over now to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Wirtz. Wirtz driving in through a double team, 16-foot jumper, no good. Rebound loose on the floor, picked up by the Lady Wildcats. Coming back the other way, numbers back defensively. Arnett's not going to care. Shot off the glass is good for Brooklyn Bayless. That's 7 points for her, and it's a 1-point lead for Arnett, 12-11. Caitlin Gonzalez trapped on the far side, gives it off to Olvera. Olvera over to Trenum. Trenum in the paint, gets rid of it, and it's stolen. Ball loose on the floor. Arnett coming back the other way. Landry Bayless into the front court. She's going to drive all the way in. The floater is no good, but a foul. The foul's going to be on Aspen Freeman. That'll be her first personal foul. 5 team fouls for the Bison already in just 6 minutes of gameplay. Landry Bayless' first free throw is good. Bayless 2 of 3 from the line so far. Caitlin Gonzalez will have the seat as Caden Sager checks in. Second free throw is up and good. So that's 5 points for Landry Bayless. It's a 3-point lead for Arnett at 14-11. Carolyn Olvera passes up to Trenum in the front court, has the ball, trapped, passes out of it over to Olvera. Olvera has it, finds Sager at the elbow, bounce pass to Trenum. Trenum driving in now over to Olvera at the free throw line, extended on the far side. She'll back it back out. Over to Trenum. Trenum fakes the shot, passes over to Olvera, off her head and out of bounds. And that's the 10th Bison turnover in the first quarter. Olvera's going to have a seat, and Sawyer Stockton's going to check back in. Taking a big risk with her with 2 fouls coming back in. Driving in now, passing off to Lara Brown. Over to Friesen, down to the block, and the ball is stolen. Sawyer Stockton has it in the backcourt. Driving in now. Ball reversal, has the ball at the top of the key. Ball's deflected out of bounds, and it will be Balko basketball inbounding in front of the Arnett bench. 1:13 to go here in the first quarter. Arnett 14, Balko 11 your score. Emily Trenum to inbound, does so to Freeman. Freeman back to Trenum, and she's standing out of bounds. Another turnover for the Lady Bison. 1:11 to go here in the quarter. And the unforced errors are killing Balko in the early going of this one. Driving in, dishing off now to Sutherland. To Sutherland, a 3-pointer from Friesen. Off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by Freeman. Over to Stockton. Stockton has it. Pass over to Trenum. Deflected out of bounds. It will be Balko basketball. Emily Trenum looking to inbound. Heavy pressure on the inbound. Arnett foul on Brooklyn Bayless. That'll be her first personal foul, second team foul. And Balko basketball. Inbound goes to Aspen Freeman. Freeman over to Wirtz. Wirtz for 3 from the corner. Off the back iron, no good. Gets her own rebound. All sorts of contact, no call. Bounce pass is stolen, coming back the other way. Bayless ahead of everyone, shots off the glass and good. 9 points in the quarter for Brooklyn Bayless, and it's a 5-point lead for Arnett. Sager has it in the front court, over to Freeman, over to Wirtz. Wirtz for 3. Off the front iron, no good. And the wheel's starting to fall off now for Balko. Wide open 3 for Friesen, and it's good. And just like that, Arnett now has an 8-point lead. 6 seconds to go in the quarter. Foul in the backcourt on Ashton Southers. That'll be her second personal foul, third team foul. Balko basketball in the backcourt with 2.3 seconds left to go. Sarah Whalen checking back into the game to replace Southers. Inbound to Freeman. Freeman turnaround three. Off the side of the backboard, no good. And that's the end of the first quarter with your score. Arnett 19, Balko 11. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Balko Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to the 2022 Shattuck Shootout, where the Arnett Lady Wildcats lead the Balko Lady Bison by a score of 19-11. 9 points for Brooklyn Bayless, leading the way for Arnett. 5 for Landry Bayless, 3 for Allison Friesen, and 2 for Anna Hope Santana. For Balko, 5 for Aspen Freeman, 3 for Emily Treneman, 3 for Maylee Wirtz. The big stories, turnovers and fouls. Balko with 14 turnovers in the first quarter. 10 of those off the hands of Carolyn Olvera, and 2 fouls apiece for Sawyer Stockton and Carolyn Olvera. So a very, very sloppy first quarter for the Lady Bison. If they're going to hope to get back in this game against a very, very good Arnett team, a team that most expect to at least be playing for the state championship at the end of the year, they're going to have to clean that up a lot. And a traveling violation on the near side. And another turnover to start the second quarter. Arnett basketball, 7:53 to go here in the second quarter. And I hope Santana brings it across the timeline. Correction, Landry Bayless brings it across the timeline. Passing over now to Whalen for 3, and it's good. And Arnett is on a 12-0 run, and the ball is knocked away. Ball still loose on the floor. Tie ball possession arrow favors Arnett. And another turnover. Talara Brown will check into the game for the Lady Wildcats, replacing Anna Hope Santana. Arnett basketball with an 11-point lead. Bayless dishes off to Whalen. Whalen passes over to Friesen. Friesen cross-court pass too tall and out of bounds. And it will be Balko basketball. 7:17 to go here in the first half. Freeman inbound goes to Olvera. Olvera outlet goes to Wirtz. Pass is deflected, goes back to Wirtz. Wirtz outlets to Olvera, back over to Wirtz again. This Arnett defense has stiffened greatly since the opening couple minutes of the game. Stockton gives it off to Olvera. Crossover dribble, pass back to Stockton. Stockton can't find a shot. Cross-court pass over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Wirtz. Wirtz had an open shot, opted not to take it. Stockton for 3. Bang! 3-point basket good for Sawyer Stockton. Her first points of the game come at a very opportune time. It's now an 8-point lead for Arnett, 22-14. 6:40 to go here in the first half. Landry Bayless with the ball, driving in on Wirtz. Passes back out to Brooklyn Bayless. Spin move at the elbow, driving in, and traveling violation. So a turnover for Arnett, and it will be Balko basketball. 6.5 to go in the first half. And Balko desperately searching for any kind of momentum to try and get back in this ball game at this time. Carolyn Olvera has the ball. She'll walk it across the timeline. 6:23 to go here in the first half. Freeman's pass is deflected, but Stockton recovers. Olvera now has it, driving in through a double team, and she's fouled on the floor. Foul's going to be on Sarah Whalen. That'll be her first personal foul, fourth team foul. It'll be Balko basketball inbounding from the baseline. Santana is checking back into the game, replacing Friesen. Stockton looking to inbound. Long outlet goes to Olvera. Over to Wirtz on the wing. Pass is deflected and stolen. Coming back the other way. Numbers for Arnett into the front court. Brown has it. Shot off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Wirtz, but not saved. She stepped on the line. So we'll be Balko basketball. Excuse me, we'll be Arnett basketball rather. Outlet goes to corner on the far side. Brooklyn Bayless has it, driving in. Around the entire Lady Bison defense. She misses the shot, rebounded by Freeman. Outlet goes to Olvera, who's in the front court now. Bounce pass to Stockton. Stockton can't get rid of it. Passes over now to Olvera. Crossover dribble to Freeman in the corner for three. Bang! Three-point basket good for Aspen Freeman. That's 8 points for her. And it's now a 5-point game, 22-17. Down on the block, ball's knocked away with a foul. That's going to be on Aspen Freeman. That'll be her second personal foul. 16 fouls for Balko. And Arnett basketball with 5:32 to go here in the first half. Inbound goes to Bayless. Bayless to the free throw line now. Brown free throw line jumper is good. First points of the game for Talara Brown. And it's now a 7-point game, 24-17 favor Arnett, 5:20 to go here in the first half. Sawyer Stockton into the front court. Being guarded by Brooklyn Bayless, over to Wirtz. Wirtz 15-foot jumper is good. Nice shot there. Have a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 5:11 to go here in the second quarter. Arnett 24, Balko 19. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Shattuck Gymnasium. Arnett 24, Balko 19. Your score 5:10 to go here in the second quarter. Lady Wildcat basketball into the front court, over to the wing on the far side. Talara Brown, three-pointers off the front iron, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, no, but a foul. The foul's going to be on Caitlin Gonzalez, I believe. And Arnett will be shooting free throws for the rest of the half, as that's the 7th team foul for the Lady Bison. So Sarah Whalen will be at the line now to shoot two. First free throw is up and good. Brown will have a seat. And Santana will check back into the game. Second free throw is up and also good. So 5 points for Sarah Whalen, and it's back to a 7-point lead for Arnett, 26-19. Olvera into the front court, finds Stockton. Stockton over to Freeman. Freeman double team comes and she traveled. 20 turnovers. 20 turnovers in 11 minutes for the Bison. Wide open three-pointer for Whalen, and it's good. 8 points for Whalen, and it's a 10-point lead for Arnett, and they now have their largest lead of the game, 29-19. Long outlet is too long and out of bounds, and now 21 turnovers. Crossover dribble into the front court, now driving in. Uncontested layup is good. My goodness, Landry Bayless. Wide open look at the basket, 31-19 favor Arnett. 4:10 to go here in the first half. Emily Trenham now into the front court, over to Olvera. Olvera has the ball, shots off the glass and good. Olvera's first points of the game is now 31-21 favor Arnett halfway through the second quarter. Into the front court now. Ball is off of Santana's hands and out of bounds. It will be An Arnett turnover and Balko basketball. Balko needs to make a run, and they need to do it right now. Freeman with the ball, double team comes, passes deflected out of bounds into the media table. Balko basketball to inbound on the sideline nearest us. Freeman to do the inbounding on her. She does so to Olvera. Stockton has it. Heavy pressure. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 3:43 to go here in the first half. Arnett 31, Balko 21. Balko Lady Bison basketball. We'll continue in a moment. Welcome back to Shattuck Gymnasium. 3:42 to go here in the first half. 31-21 the score, a traveling violation. And it will be Arnett basketball. Inbound goes to Brooklyn Bayless, who will walk it across the timeline diagonally toward the near side. Utilizing the Santana screen, giving it off now to Whalen. Whalen now to Landry Bayless. Over to Brooklyn Bayless. Now down to the block shot is blocked by Aspen Freeman. Now we're to Sawyer Stockton. Stockton has it in the backcourt. Full court press being employed by Arnett. Stockton breaks it. She's in the front court. A lot of contact and another traveling violation. A lot of contact that they're not calling. So Arnett basketball with 3:08 to go in the half. Into the front court, Brooklyn Bayless has it, dishes out now to Landry Bayless. Wide open three-pointer off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by Aspen Freeman. 3 to go here in the half. Outlet goes to Stockton. Stockton over to Wirtz. Wirtz thought about the jumper, opted not to take it. Pass to Freeman. Freeman to Olvera. Olvera crossover dribble, double team comes. Over to Stockton. Stockton to Trenum. Trenum almost traveled. Back to Olvera. Reversing course to Trenum. Trenum splits the double team. Now she's trapped. Over to Wirtz. Wirtz over to Stockton. Stockton back to Wirtz. And Balko reset the offense. Stockton to Freeman. Freeman for three. Off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by Landry Bayless. Arnett coming back the other way. Numbers back defensively for Balko. Sarah Whalen back to Landry Bayless. Now down to Santana on the block. Back to Landry Bayless. Over to Whalen. Cross-court pass to Southers. Southers has it at the free throw line. Back to Bayless. She's going to drive in. Shot over Freeman is no good. Rebounded by Wirtz. 2 minutes to go in the half. 10-point lead for Arnett. Balko basketball. Into the front court. Wirtz has it. She had a wide open lane. I don't think she realized how much room she had. Passes back to Olvera now. And Balko reset. Over to Wirtz now. Double team comes. Passes is knocked away and stolen. Shot is off the glass, no good, but a foul. And that's going to be 3 on Sawyer Stockton. Ashton Southers will beat the line now to shoot 2 for the Wildcats. First free throw is off the side of the rim and no good. And Sawyer Stockton will have a seat. With 1:40 to go here in the first half. Second free throw is up, and good. So Southers with her first point of the game. It's an 11-point lead now for Arnett, 32-21. Allison Friesen checking into the game for the Wildcats, replacing Southers. And a traveling violation in the backcourt. Another Balko turnover, and it will be Arnett basketball. Anna Hope Santana Driving in, the shot off the glass is good for Brooklyn Bayless. That's 11 points for her. She's the first player for either team in double figures, and it's a 13-point lead for Arnett, their largest of the game. And a double dribble violation in the backcourt for Balko. The up and under move. Shot is good by Anna Hope Santana. Nice move there. And it's now a 15-point game, and the route is on. 36-21 favor Arnett. Three-pointer for Caden Sager from the corner. Off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Wildcats. Coming back the other way, Sarah Whalen. Numbers back for Arnett. Shots off the glass, no good, and a foul. And that's going to be 3 on Aspen Freeman. So Brooklyn Bayless, who already has 11 points, is now going to be at the line for 2 more. First free throw is up and good. Second free throw is around the rim and also good. So Bayless converts both. She has 13 points. And Arnett's lead has now ballooned to 17 at 38-21. A minute to go here in the half. Outlet goes to Freeman. Freeman has it. Sager now over to Wirtz. Wirtz has it. Back to Sager. Sager at the block. Passes over to Freeman at the elbow. Over to Olvera. Olvera up and under move. The 14-foot jumper for Olvera is no good. Rebound by the Wildcats. Balko with numbers back defensively. 35 seconds to go in the half. Into the front court. Crossover dribble. Handing it off to Friesen. Friesen with the ball now. Being guarded by Trenum. Handing it off to Bayless. Now three-pointer on the far side is off the front iron. No good. Rebounded by Olvera. Crossover dribble in the backcourt. Numbers back defensively for the Wildcats. Olvera doesn't care. Shot is no good. Gets her own rebound. And Balko reset. 15 seconds. Sager for 3. Off the back iron. No good. Rebound picked up by Landry Bayless. 7 seconds in the half. Circles back out. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. The three-pointer is blocked. And that's going to be the end of the first half. One dominated by the Arnett Lady Wildcats. It's halftime with your score, Arnett 38, Balko 21. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Welcome back to Shattuck Gymnasium. It's halftime with the number 8 Arnett Lady Wildcats lead the Balko Lady Bison by a score of 38-21. Lady Wildcats being paced by Brooklyn Bayless with 13 points. 8 for Sarah Whalen, 7 for Landry Bayless. 4 for Anna Hope Santana, 3 for Allison Friesen, 2 for Talara Brown, and 1 for Ashton Southers. For Balko, they're led by Aspen Freeman, who has 8 points, 5 for Maylee Words, 3 apiece for Emily Trenham and Sawyer Stockton, and 2 for Carolyn Olvera. Foul trouble, the big story for Balko in the first half, one of the 2 big stories in the first half. 3 fouls apiece for Aspen Freeman and Sawyer Stockton. 2 for Carolyn Olvera. The other big story, turnovers. 31 of them for Balko in the first half. And it's tough to beat anybody when you're turning the ball over that much, especially a team that's favored to win the state championship. And so this game is still winnable for the Lady Bison, but they're going to have to clean it up a whole lot here in the second half. It will be Balko basketball to start the second half. And so I think we'll be able to tell really quick if their focus has been kind of re-locked in. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with the start of second half action live from the 2022 Shattuck Shootout. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Shattuck Gymnasium for the start of the second half between the Arnett Lady Wildcats and the Balko Lady Bison. It's a top 20 matchup that hasn't really lived up to the billing so far. It's been all Arnett. Balko will have the basketball to start the second half. Maylee Works looking to inbound and does so to Carolyn Olvera, who nearly loses her balance in the backcourt, bringing it into the front court now. Double team comes, cross-court pass to Stockton. Stockton has it over to Works. The wing on the far side, being guarded by Landry Bayless. Over to Olvera. Olvera kind of loses the ball, gets it back, passes over to Gonzalez. Over to Stockton, back to Olvera. Double team comes, back to Stockton. Stockton to Freeman at the elbow. Finds a wide open Gonzalez for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Freeman, put back, no good. Rebound loose on the floor, tie ball, possession arrow favors Arnett, and it will be Lady Wildcat basketball. So Balko comes up empty on their first possession of the second half. It will be Arnett basketball now, 7:15 to go here in the second quarter. Brooklyn Bayless bringing it into the front court, passing off to Landry Bayless. Bayless off to Southers. Over to Wayland. Bounce pass to the block. Santana has it. Double team comes. Passes back to Wayland. Wayland for 3. Basket's good. Wayland now with 11 points. And Arnett with their largest lead of the game at 20, at 41-21. Pass is deflected out of bounds off of Arnett, and will be Balko basketball in the backcourt. 6:52 to go here in the third quarter. Into the front court, Sawyer Stockton has it. Over to Gonzalez, back to Stockton, the free throw line extended on the far side, has the ball driving in now. Olvera, up and under move, the shot is off the glass and good. Nice move by Carolyn Olvera. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 6:34 to go here in the third quarter. Full timeout. Arnett 41, Balko 23. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Into the front court is Brooklyn Bayless, handing it off now to Whalen. Whalen passing back now to Landry Bayless, and we have a foul away from the ball. Balko foul on Sawyer Stockton. That'll be her 4th personal foul. So she's going to be done for quite some time now. And Emily Trenum will be into the game now for the Lady Bison. Arnett basketball, 6:22 to go. Inbound, and we have a foul on the inbound. Foul on Aspen Freeman, and that's going to be 4 on Aspen Freeman. Oh, no, it's going to be on Caitlin Gonzalez. That'll be her 2nd personal foul. So Landry Bayless at the line to shoot 2. Her first free throw is on the way and good. Caden Sager checking into the game now for the Lady Bison. Second free throw's up and good. So Landry Bayless converts both. She has 9 points, and it's 43-23 favor Arnett. Maylee Wirtz passes over to Freeman. Freeman to Olvera, who's in the front court. Bounce pass to Trenum. It's too far for her, and it's stolen. Coming back the other way now are the Lady Wildcats. Bayless long outlet to Brooklyn. Bayless wide open three-pointer off the back iron. No good. Rebounded by Maylee Wirtz. Pass deflected, but Trenum has it. Long outlet to Olvera into the front court now. Olvera has it. Numbers back for Arnett. Over to Trenum. Trenum has the ball, driving in, splits a double team, loses control, loses her balance, picks it back up over to Olvera. Olvera to Wirtz. Wirtz three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Olvera. Over to Caden Sager, and Balko reset the offense. Heavy pressure being employed by Arnett. Bounce pass to Wirtz. Wirtz has it. Pass is deflected and stolen. Coming back the other way now is Anna Hope Santana. We have a foul in the backcourt. Foul on Aspen Freeman. That's going to be her 4th personal foul. Three team fouls already, and 4 personal fouls on Aspen Freeman. And they're going to leave her in the game with 4. Driving in now, the shot is blocked by Freeman. Picked up by Sager. Triple team comes, bounce pass to Olvera. Olvera has it now. Numbers for Balko in the front court. If they hurry, they don't. Over to Freeman. Freeman for 3. Bang! 3-point basket good for Aspen Freeman. That's 11 points for her. She's the first player for Balko in double figures, and it's 43-26 favor Arnett. Into the front court now are the Lady Wildcats. Down to the block. Over now to the wing. Three-pointer is off the front iron. No good. Offensive rebound. Put back is no good. And a foul on the floor by Caden Sager, and that'll be Sager's first personal foul. 14 fouls for Balko, and it will be Arnett basketball inbounding from the baseline. Santana now with it, driving the baseline, passes over to Brooklyn Bayless. Over now to the top of the key, wide open three-pointer off the back iron, no good. Rebound loose on the floor, picked up by Maylee Wirtz. Balko's coming back the other way. Emily Trenum has it in the backcourt, passes out of a double team over to Maylee Wirtz. Wirtz has it on the near side. Spin move, bounce pass to Sager. Sager shot off the glass is good. Caden Sager with her first points of the game, and it's 43-28 now, 4:27 to go here in the third quarter. Into the front court, Brooklyn Bayless with it. Ball's knocked away, picked up by the Lady Wildcats, and Arnett will reset. Top of the key, Landry Bayless has it. Now over to Brooklyn Bayless, back to Landry Bayless. Being guarded by Emily Trenum. To Sarah Whalen on the far side, now dribbling across the paint. Passes over to Southers. Ashlyn Southers' shot is good. That's 3 points for Southers, and it's 45-28. Into the front court now. Caden Sager dribbles through a double team, an aggressive double team. Bounce pass over to Trenum. Trenum around a double team, shots off the bottom of the backboard, no good. Ball loose on the floor, tie ball, possession hero favors Balko. It will be Lady Bison basketball. Subbing into the game for Arnett will be Allison Friesen, replacing Landry Bayless, and Talara Brown will be replacing Ashton Southers. So Arnett going with a tall lineup now. Over to Caden Sager. Sager over to Freeman. Freeman has the ball on the far side. Bounce pass, kind of a sloppy pass over to Olvera. Olvera has the ball. Wide open Sager. It was too tall for her and out of bounds. So turnover for Balko will be Arnett basketball with 3:38 to go here in the third quarter. 45-28 the score. So it's looking like Balko will be playing tomorrow at 3:20 against the loser between Laverne and Shattuck. And Balko boys will be playing at 2 o'clock tomorrow against Boise City. That one we do know. Driving in now is Sarah Whalen. Pass back now between the circles. Hard pass down to the elbow. Talara Brown has it. Dishes back out onto the free throw line extended. Driving the baseline, and we have a foul away from the basketball on Aspen Freeman, and that's going to be 5 on Aspen Freeman. Oh, no, it was on Maylee Wirtz. Okay, so that'll be the first foul on Maylee Wirtz. I was going to say, because they initially signaled it was on Aspen Freeman. They initially signaled it was on Aspen Freeman, but Freeman was 20 feet away from the basketball. And then they changed it to 14. So it was on Maylee Wirtz, her first personal. Arnett basketball. Long outlet goes to Wayland at the top of the key. Now over to Brooklyn Bayless. Bayless driving in. The floater's no good, and a foul on the shot. Foul on Emily Trenham. That'll be her first personal foul. 16 foul, and so Arnett will be shooting free throws for the rest of the game. First free throw is up, and good. 14 points for Brooklyn Bayless. And Arnett just getting everything they want right now. Second free throw is up, and also good. Brooklyn Bayless is 8 of 9 from the free throw line. Olvera has the ball in the backcourt, loses control of it, picks it back up, now over to Wirtz. Wirtz back to Olvera. Double team comes, Olvera breaks it, into the front court, shots off the glass, and good for Carolyn Olvera. That's 6 points for her, and it's 47-30 favor Arnett, 2:45 to go here in the third quarter. Crossover dribble now, driving in. Floater is off the glass and good for Brooklyn Bayless. 17 points for her now. It's 49-30. Ball's knocked away. Tie ball loose on the floor. Possession arrow favors Balko. Subbing into the game for Arnett is Ashton Southers and Landry Bayless, replacing Anna Hope Santana and Sarah Whalen. Balko basketball. Trenham looking to inbound, can't find anyone, finally does find Aspen Freeman. Back to Trenham, back to Freeman again, double team comes, ball's knocked away, Freeman picks it back up, driving in now, pass out of the double team, over to Sager for 3, off the back iron, no good, rebound loose on the floor, deflected out of bounds off of Balko. It will be Arnett basketball. 2:10 to go here in the third quarter, 49-30 your score, favor the Lady Wildcats. Balko playing much more competitively here in this third quarter, but they dug themselves too much of a hole in the first half. Southers has it, now passes now to the free throw line, over to the wing. Now Allison Friesen has it, back now between the circles. Ashton Southers has it, holding the ball high above her head, passing now to the top of the key, Brooklyn Bayless. Down to the free throw line to Laura Brown, driving in, dishes out now to Landry Bayless. Floater is no good, and there's a foul on the drive. Foul on Maylee Wirtz, I think. First free throw is up and good for Landry Bayless. She has 10 points now. The foul's going to be on Maylee Wirtz. That's her third personal foul. As both free throws are converted. Bayless now has 11. Shot is off the glass, no good, deflected out of bounds. It will be Balko basketball with 1:33 to go here in the quarter. Arnett 51, Balko 30. In a game that hasn't been competitive since the end of the first quarter. Aspen Freeman's shot is no good, and a Bronx cheer comes up from the Balko crowd as the first foul of the half is called against Arnett. Foul on Brooklyn Bayless, that'll be her second personal foul, first team foul, and Aspen Freeman will be at the line to shoot 2. Free throws up, off the back iron and no good. Second free throw is up, around the rim, and good. So Aspen Freeman converts 1 of 2. She has 12 points to lead all Lady Bison scores, and it's 51-31 favor Arnett. 1:28 to go here in the third quarter. Landry Bayless with it now between the circles, has the ball, passes back to Brooklyn Bayless. Utilizes the other Bayless screen over to Friesen for 3. Basket is good. That's 6 points for Allison Friesen, her second three-pointer of the game, and it's 54-31. Full court press being employed by Arnett. Carolyn Olvera has it numbers 3-on-2, and she traveled. It was a 3-on-1 for Balko, and instead of passing it, she tried to take the shot herself, and she ended up traveling. Into the front court, Brooklyn Bayless has it, and a reach-in foul for Balko. Foul on Carolyn Olvera. That'll be her third personal foul. Oh, they called an offensive foul. They called it on Talara Brown of Arnett. I didn't see that at all. Okay, so Balko ball inbounded. Aspen Freeman has it in the front court, 40 seconds left to go. Over to Olvera. Olvera has the ball driving in. Sager over to Wirtz. Wirtz has it at the free throw line extended through a quadruple team. Passes out to Freeman for 3 off the front iron. No good. Rebound loose on the floor. Deflected out of bounds as Emily Trenum was out of bounds. She tried to save it, but she was standing on the baseline. So another turnover, and it will be Arnett basketball with 27 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. And the Lady Bison trailing by 23, 54-31. Inbound goes to Landry Bayless. Now over to Brooklyn Bayless. 20 seconds left to go in the quarter, and Arnett's going to hold for the last shot. Brooklyn Bayless with it. Pass goes down to the block. It's deflected out of bounds. Off of Arnett, it will be Balko basketball with 7 seconds to go. Carolyn Olvera has it now. Through the entire Arnett defense, loses control of the ball. It's still loose on the floor, and that's going to be the end of the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, your score, Arnett 54, Balko 31. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with fourth quarter action from the 2022 Shattuck Shootout. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Shattuck Arena, where the Arnett Lady Wildcats are absolutely running a clinic right now over the Balko Lady Bison, 54-31. Arnett basketball to start the fourth quarter. Starting 5 back out there for both sides. And the pass is stolen by Maylee Wirtz. Sawyer Stockton bringing it across the timeline for the Bison over to Aspen Freeman. Freeman has it driving in, shot off the glass, no good. Rebound loose on the floor, picked up by Emily Trenum. Ball's knocked away, and we have a foul. Foul's going to be on Ashton Southers. That'll be her third personal foul, second team foul. Correction, third team foul. Stockton looking to inbound, can't find anyone, and nobody's moving. Over to Wirtz. Wirtz for 3, bang! 3-point basket good for Maylee Wirtz. That's 8 points for Wirtz, and it's now 54-34. Into the front court, the Lady Wildcats. Back between the circles now, Landry Bayless has it, driving in, hands it off to Ashton Southers. Southers now over to Whalen. Whalen over to Bayless. Bayless back to Sarah Whalen for three, off the back iron, no good. Rebound loose on the floor. Offensive rebound, put back by Bayless is good. That's 13 points for Landry Bayless. It's 56-34 favor Arnett. 7:03 to go in the ball game. Carolyn Olvera passing over to Wirtz. Wirtz, 14-foot jumper off the front iron, no good. Gets her own rebound. Double team, triple team comes now to the corner. Tie ball, possession arrow favors Balko. Before the tie ball, there was a timeout on the floor, so we'll take it with them. 6:53 to go in the ball game. Arnett 56, Balko 34. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Shattuck Gymnasium, where the Arnett Lady Wildcats lead Balko by a score of 56-34. Will be Balko basketball inbounding on the baseline nearest their basket. Carolyn Olvera looking to inbound. Long outlet goes to Sawyer Stockton. Stockton over to Olvera, the wing on the far side. Has the ball through a double team shot is blocked. Putback is no good, but a foul. Foul's going to be on Brooklyn Bayless. That'll be 3 on Bayless. And Maylee Wirtz will be at the line to shoot 2 free throws for the Lady Bison. First free throw is up. Off the side of the rim and no good. And that's part of a problem as well for Balko today is not only are they not getting to the free throw line, when they are getting to the free throw line, they're not converting. And so they're leaving what few points they are getting at the charity stripe there. As the second free throw is good for Wirtz. 9 points for her. It's 56-35. Long outlet now down to the block. Turnaround jumper is no good. Rebounded by Sawyer Stockton. Balko wants to run. The pass is deflected. And Stockton drills it out of bounds. Down to the block now for Arnett. Pass it back out. Wide open three-pointer for Sarah Whalen. Is off the iron. No good. And we have a offensive foul. Foul on, I think it's on Santana. That'll be her first personal foul. 5 team fouls. Balko basketball now into the front court. Maylee Wirtz has it, dribbles through a double team, and we have a reach-in foul on Sarah Whalen. That'll be her second personal foul. And as many fouls as Balko committed in the third quarter, Arnett has matched them in the fourth quarter. They've committed 6 fouls in the first 90 seconds of the fourth quarter. Inbound goes to Maylee Wirtz. Wirtz dribbles around the pressure, passes back to Olvera. Olvera crossover dribble now is met out the free throw line, extended over to Trenum. Trenum for 3, in and out, no good. Rebound loose on the floor, picked up by the Wildcats. Coming back the other way, numbers back defensively for Balko. Arnett will set. Friesen has it, cross-court pass, wide open three-pointer, no good, rebounded by Stockton. Balko wants to run. She has Olvera wide open ahead of everyone. Defense catches up, shots off the glass, no good, but a foul on the shot. Foul's going to be on Allison Friesen. That'll be her first personal foul, 17 fouls. Carolyn Olvera will be at the line to shoot 2 for Balko. First free throw for the senior is up and no good. 5:50 to go in the ball game. 56-35 your score favor Arnett. Second free throw is up, around the rim and good. So Carolyn Olvera converts 1 of 2. She has 7 points. And the lead is now down to 20 at 56-36. Driving the baseline, ball is ripped away and stolen by Aspen Freeman. Emily Trenum has it now, passes up to Carolyn Olvera. Olvera has the ball now. Deflected pass over to Wertz. Wertz for three. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound loose on the floor, picked up by Arnett. Coming back the other way. Wildcats want to run, and they have numbers. Floater is no good. Rebound loose on the floor, picked up by Arnett. All sorts of contact, and we have a foul on the floor on Arnett. Number 23, Brooklyn Bayless. That'll be her fourth personal foul. So loose ball foul on Brooklyn Bayless, and Carolyn Olvera will be at the line to shoot 1-1 for Balko. This game's kind of taken a bizarre turn here the last little bit. The front end of the 1-1 is no good. Rebounded by Santana. Arnett has the rebound, coming back the other way. They want to run. Hesitation dribble by Bayless, has the ball, handing it off. Now the floater is off the back of the iron, no good, rebounded by Olvera. Crossover dribble in the backcourt is Carolyn Olvera looking to outlet it, can't find anyone, does so over to Stockton on the far side. Wide open three-pointer, bang! Three-point basket good for Sawyer Stockton. That's 6 points for her. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him. 4:57 to go in the ball game. Arnett 56, Balko 39. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. I don't think it's that way. It's just we're playing sloppy ball, but I mean, no, that was weird. 4:54 to go in the ball game. Arnett 56, Balko 39. Balko making a little bit of a late run here in this game. Bounce pass goes to Landry Bayless, who has it between the circles, being guarded by Stockton. Now over to Brooklyn Bayless. Down to the block, ball's deflected out of bounds, off of Arnett, and out of bounds. It will be Balko basketball. And if Balko can close this down to about 12 points with about 3 minutes left to go in the game, it might be panic time for Arnett, and we have a tripping foul, and so Maylee Wertz will be at the line to shoot 2 for Balko. Talara Brown with the foul. It'll be her second personal foul, 9 team fouls. So Maylee Wertz to shoot 1-1. Front end is on the way, off the front iron, no good, rebound loose. Rebound still loose, picked up by Landry Bayless. Arnett wants to run the other way, 4:25 to go in the ball game. 56-39 the score favor Arnett. Ball is deflected and stolen, coming back the other way. Carolyn Olvera has it now, racing into the front court. Numbers back defensively for Arnett, over to Wertz. Wertz for three, shot is deflected out of bounds, off of Arnett. It will be Balko basketball. Ashton Southers to check in for the Lady Wildcats, replacing Landry Bayless. Long outlet is deflected out of bounds. Balko now to inbound in front of their bench. 4:13 to go in the ballgame. 56-39 the score. Trenum to Stockton, back to Trenum to Olvera. Trenum again for three. Bang! 3-point basket good for Emily Trenum. 6 points for her. And it's 56-42 with 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Down to the block. Santana has it, passes back out. Wide open three-pointer for Southers is off the front iron. No good. Offensive rebound. And Arnett will reset. Allison Friesen passes back now to Brooklyn Bayless. Bayless over to Southers. Southers has it. The floater is good. Nice up and under move by Ashton Southers on there, and it's now 58-42 Arnett. 3:35 to go in the ball game. Pass is deflected. Out of bounds off of Arnett. It will be Lady Wildcat basketball, or excuse me, Lady Bison basketball. Sarah Whalen back into the game for Arnett. Talara Brown will have a seat. Inbound goes to Olvera, back to Stockton. Stockton has it. Pressure, cross-court pass over now to Wirtz. Wirtz has it. Pressure comes. Can't find anyone. Finds a cutting Stockton, and she'll circle back out. Now over to Freeman. Freeman for three. Off the side of the glass, or off the side of the iron, rather. No good. And we have a foul in the backcourt on Emily Trenum. And that will be Trenum's second personal foul. It'll be free throws for Arnett. With 3:16 to go in the game, there'll be 1-1 for Sarah Whalen, who has 11 points so far in the game. Landry Parsons checking into the game for the first time for Arnett. First free throw is on the way. Off the back iron, no good, but an offensive rebound. And a reach-in foul on Aspen Freeman. And that will be 4 on Aspen Freeman. So Freeman's got to be careful now. And now Ashton Southers will be at the line to shoot 1-1 for Arnett. First free throw's up and good. 4 points now for Ashton Southers. And it's now a 17-point lead at 59-42. Second free throw is up off the side of the glass, no good. The side of the iron, rather, no good. Rebound by Sawyer Stockton. Stockton outlets to Freeman. Freeman over to Wirtz. Wirtz got the ball stuck on her hip. Olvera has it, shot off the glass, good. Nice tricky shot there by Carolyn Olvera. 9 points for her, and it's 59-44, 2:55 to go in the ballgame. And if this gets under 10 points here in the next minute, then I would imagine that we'll start to see some pretty heavy pressure. Carolyn Olvera commits a foul near the timeline. That'll be 3 for her. And it'll be worse, 2 free throws for Arnett, who hasn't been missing very much from the foul line. And it's Brooklyn Bayless who really hasn't been missing. 17 points for Brooklyn Bayless. First free throw is up and good. Second free throw forthcoming for Bayless. Takes 3 dribbles. Free throws off the front of the iron and good. She has 19 points now, and it's 61-44 favor Arnett with 2:42 to go in the ballgame. Emily Trenum gives it off to Sawyer Stockton. Stockton over to Olvera. Olvera drives in through a triple team off the glass. No good. Shot was definitely affected there by the defense. Long outlet for Arnett, and they have numbers offensively now. Brooklyn Bayless has it. Dishes back out to Southers, and Arnett will reset the offense. Brooklyn Bayless now near the timeline, has the ball. Being guarded by Trenum, passes back out to Southers. And Arnett content to run time at this point. Driving it now, back Southers between the circles, holds the ball at her hip. Back to Bayless. Brooklyn Bayless has it now, being guarded by Emily Trenum. 1:45 to go in the ball game. Passing over to Sarah Whalen, and Arnett just playing hot potato at this point with the basketball. Driving it now to Sarah Whalen, has it, the wing on the near side. Over to Southers. Now to Allison Friesen. Friesen has it. Olvera goes for the steal, doesn't get it. And we have a foul on Emily Trenum. For Trenum, that'll be her third personal foul, a delayed foul call. And Brooklyn Bayless will be at the line to shoot 2. First free throw is up and good. And for Brooklyn Bayless, that gets her 20 points in the game. Bayless converts both. She has 21 points now in the game, and it's 63-44. Timeout on the floor, 1:22 to go in the game. Full timeout, we'll take it with them. Balko Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Shattuck Gymnasium, where the Arnett Lady Wildcats lead Balko by a score of 63-44. So the Balko Lady Bison will be back in action tomorrow at 3:20. They'll take on the loser between Shattuck and Laverne. The Balko Bison gentlemen will be back in action tomorrow at 2 o'clock as they'll take on Boise City. 1:10 to go in the ballgame. Aspen Freeman has it down on the block. Double team comes. Bounce pass goes to Trenum. Trenum for three. Bang! Oh no, they say it was two. Sarah Foot was on the line. So 2-point basket for Emily Trenum. It's 63-46. Into the front court are the Wildcats. Over to Wayland. Now over to Landry Bayless. Bayless backs it back out to the timeline. Trenum now goes out to meet Brooklyn. Bayless double team comes. Bayless dribbles around it, passes over to the near side. Santana has the ball. 37 seconds to go in the ballgame. Bounce pass near the sideline. Landry Bayless has it, dribbles to the far side of the court. And we have a double dribble violation, so a turnover, and it will be Balko basketball with 26.2 seconds left to go in the game. Arnett 63, Balko 46. Olvera with it now into the front court. Spin move in the paint, the shot is off the glass, no good, but a foul. The foul will be on Landry Bayless. That'll be her first personal foul. And Kaylin Olvera will be at the line to shoot two for Balko. With 18 seconds to go in the ballgame, first free throw is up and good. So 10 points for Kaylin Olvera. Olvera spins the ball in her hand, second free throw is up and also good. So 11 points for the senior from Balko. The inbound is deflected. It will be Arnett basketball. 16.8 to go in the ball game. Long outlet. Arnett has the ball ahead of everyone. 2-on-1. The shot is off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Aspen Freeman. Balko to run back the other way. 8 seconds left to go in the ball game. Trenum has it. Dribbles it off her foot and out of bounds. And it will be Arnett basketball. 5 seconds left to go in the ball game. 63-48, and I would guess that this is going to end up being the final score. And apparently Arnett felt the need to put on some style points at the end. Anna Hope Santana with the layup with a second left to go, and it's 65-48. So that's going to be the ball game. Your final score, Arnett 65, Balko 48. So we'll be back tomorrow. Again, the Balko Bison boys team will be playing at 2 o'clock, and the Balko Bison girls team will be playing at 3:20. So until next time, this is David Vaughn reminding you that no amount of success can compensate for failure at the home. Make sure that you let your family know each and every day just how much you love them. Until next time, take care and God bless.